Hello my lovelies and welcome back to Sundering Tarot. If you're new here, hi, hello, and welcome. This is your daily tarot reading for the 13th of November 2024. We're going to toggle back and use the Tarot of the Witch's Guard, and that'll be listed in the description box down below. Anyway, let's see what's going to happen for you for today. Alright my lovelies, I'm back. All your cards are on the table. We have one ace, four major arcana. And we have one synchronicity. We have 222 showing up for you as well. Now the best part of your day, we start off with the Hierophant in the reverse. The Four of Pentacles in the reverse. The Four of Cups. The Three of Wands. Followed by the Knight of Wands. And the Hangman. Alright, it's actually very nice. We're letting go of our own constructs. We're letting go of our own routines. We're letting go of our own conventionality. Also, we can think a little bit differently. In other words, we have the capability of brainstorming, thinking, being a little bit outside the box, a little bit more unconventional. And this, of course, in turn fosters new perspectives, new ideas. All that gets opened up. And not only just for your own mind, your own ideas. This means ideas can come from others, especially if that's not exactly how we normally accept and entertain ideas. It can come from other people. It can also come from Source, our spirit team. We are now dissolving traditional religious constructs as well at the same time, so the floodgates can open and we can connect to Source and receive messages, receive ideas, receive communication. We've expanded our group of knowledge in the process, if we're willing to accept. Okay. This ought to be entertaining with the direction we're going. Worst part of your day, we start off with the Two of Wands, the Nine of Cups in the reverse, and the World. Okay. Yeah, you may feel like answers aren't coming. Things aren't progressing. We're not seeing much change. We're not seeing much things being completed. Especially the things that we wanted or hoped to see. So, as much as things might be in delay or the early stages, more like, because there's always the brainstorming, the planning stage to anything we do. Projects, etc., personal, at work. You're probably seeing the early stages. Yes, you're not going to see a lot of progress if you're in the brainstorming and the planning phase. So you might actually find that rather difficult, especially if you want to get a move on. You may still feel like you're very much standing still, that there is no progress to be made because there's nothing physical to see. Okay, and if we're not open to lines of communication, if we're not open to newer ideas and trying to move and think and feel differently, then we might stay with the same pace that we are currently at. And if we're already feel like we're going nowhere and we're already upset with the pace, that just gets amplified. Okay. Our obstacle, or how to get over our obstacle, we start off with the Empress. The Six of Wands. The Five of Pentacles. The Ten of Cups in the reverse. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. the Ace of Cups in the reverse, the Two of Cups in the reverse, the Eight of Cups in the reverse, and the Two of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, when it comes to things not playing out well, you having lack of communication or direction, pacing moments where you're rather upset with the result, the best choice that you can actually make for yourself is to separate from that energy. Whether that means going off by yourself and, thinking outside the box, brainstorming on your own, bringing other people in, going against the masses, it's that unorthodox, outside the box thinking, where we're trying to dissolve regular routines on how we do things. Whether that means thinking, planning, how we interact, what elements are we using, etc. This is how we overcome. This is how we succeed and see some success, whether that is in the planning stages, in the idea stages, or the physical. Most of this seems to be non-physical. It's not like we're going to have a bright idea and get it all figured out, all planned out, execute it, and have a physical, tangible object to show for it for today. No, instead we end up working by ourselves or with others, whether they are in a body or not, because we do have spirit, we do have our spiritual team, we do have Source showing up as well. And between the collective, we come up with some really fantastic ideas, some epiphanies, and we're able to take that and run with it. It inspires us, helps us create and move forward. So somewhere along the way we get some interesting information, or we have this bright epiphany because our perspective is a little bit different than normal, whether that's because we're dealing with ideas coming in from other sources, whether they're people in a body or our spirit team, or we've just relaxed our limitations, that little box that we normally operate in. We've dissolved the walls, so we're seeing a wider area of possibilities because we're not putting limits on it anymore. So in a way, there's a little bit of a freeing energy by doing this today. Instead of in cramped, stagnant energy, we're actually breaking down the walls and moving with the breeze kind of energy, if I can compute that to an element. Okay. Room to breathe, room to grow. You guys are funny. Okay. And I did add up all your cards. By the way, everything here adds up to 106, which I'll do just do 7, which is spiritual knowledge, but also collecting data. And that's kind of what you're doing. You're brainstorming. You're coming up with ideas. You're getting new information. You're getting stuff from outside sources. You're getting a new perspective. And when you do that, or you get rid of limiting beliefs, you end up assimilating new data. Things you didn't know before. Things you didn't realize before. Things that you didn't even pay attention and notice before. Instead, you're actually becoming aware of it. So you get new factors. You get new variables that enter the equation, and that stimulates everything else, opens everything up, Hence why we have the 3 in wands right here. We open everything up. There becomes more possibilities, more opportunities. That's funny. And for those of you that do like the astrology, the moon in Aries sextiles Jupiter in Gemini, sorry. Jupiter in Gemini. So yes, we can get excited by new experiences. And this does help if we focus on opportunities, which clearly that is available. We are focused on trying to resolve things, hopefully in a more productive and constructive manner, even if that means being a little off our norm, being a little bit unorthodox, being not in a routine manner that we normally coincide in. But if we focus on the opportunities, this is where we actually start to learn something new. And in that case, we learn from it. So we get more ideas. This is why one thing leads to another. Okay. Kind of like it. Alright, my lovelies, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for you. If it resonates, by all means, give me a thumbs up. If it does not, no worries. It is a general reading, so please take what resonates, leave the rest. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.